Welcome. Hello, everybody. We're going to start the broadcast in just a moment. Whoa, Lynn, you're like right here. No delay at all. Hello, hello. Thank you for watching from Canada. Our friends from the north. Yay. And I need to answer from you from the other day. So I'll take care of that today, I promise. I gotcha. All right. How's everyone doing? Are you guys having a good Friday? I'm like ready for the weekend, but it's not going to happen. There is no weekend in sight this weekend. It's all beads all weekend. We are like can see the light at the end of the tunnel for all our made to order items, and whew, we just want to get them all out as fast as possible. So that's what we're doing over here. Hi, Candy and Susan. I'm glad I could keep you entertained this afternoon since you're once again on your own. Hi, Wendy and Laura from the Upper Peninsula, a Youper. I'm from South Haven, Michigan, way down below. I've always wanted to go to the UP, but we've never made it up there. It seems like a really long drive to me. Hi, Jermaine. Nice to see you here. You're trying to get yourself into work. Yes. Hi, Lorraine. And Chris. Happy Friday. Yes. All right, guys. So let's take this off. If you're new here, hello. I would love for you to say hello here in the comments. I love reading your comments, guys. I love to hear from you and interact with you. And yeah, I really don't like talking to myself. So you guys make the videos worth watching. Hi, Em. Glad you could join us nice and early over there. All right, so if you're new here, hi, I'm Heather Powers from Humblebeads, and you are seeing only my bead table because I am a fried mess today, you guys. It's been a crazy day. So we're just going to see gorgeous beads, get some inspiration. I'm going to talk to you guys about some fun things. Did I say I'm Heather Powers from Humblebeads? That's how tired I am. My assistant's laughing at me, so I must have obviously said that. Oh, yes. Hi, Susan. Okay, so what we're going to talk about today is actually, I have some things on sale, which I hardly ever have sales. So I posted this about in my VIP group this week, but the sale's still going on until we sell out of these items. They're discontinued pieces that we're not going to be offering on the website anymore. They've had a good run, but we're ready to make room for some new beads, and we definitely have a limited space. So out with the old and in with the new. Oh, Patty, your order arrived today. Yay! Aren't those monarch beads fun? I would love to see what you make with them. And hi, Julie Cat from California. And Kimberly. Hello, everybody. Okay, so the sale. I'm going to show you guys what's on sale. I have four different types of beads that are on sale this week, and in all different colors. And they're 30% off, and you don't need a code or anything. The markdown is already on the website, so you have to do is shop. And so that's really fun. And of course, you can see the beloved pips, but I don't have the same source for them anymore, and so we're going to just discontinue these little guys. And then after I'm all sold out, if you want pips, head over to Beads to Live By, because that's Cassandra has an extensive collection of them, and that's where I like to buy them from too. So after these guys are sold out, we won't have them on the website anymore, and so you get 30% off. And as you can see, I have a whole little rainbow. I only pulled out the ones to show you guys that that I had multiple strands of. So we have a lot of we have other colors that only have like one or two strands, so I didn't bring those over to show because I didn't want somebody to see them and be like, oh, I wanted that one. But these are going to go fast, so that'll probably happen anyways. but that's okay. So we have a purple. This is a grayish lavender color. This is a really warm sage green. Then we have copper in matte and metallic. Then we have this copper bronze, which just a really great color for fall designs. Then gold, and then this is actually, it's really dark, but if you hold it up to the sunlight, I don't know if I can get a good photo of it. It's actually really dark blue, and when you look up, when you look through it, the light shines through the dark blue glass. So it's a really pretty color. And we're going to play with pips in just a little bit. I'm gonna do a little project with you guys, a little mini project, and I'm gonna give you guys some tips on working with shapes. So get a little education along with your inspiration. Hi, Marcia and Kristen. Nice to have you guys here. Okay, so along with the pips, the other item that we're discontinuing are the silky beads. And these are fun 2-hole beads. And I have done some projects with these, and you can find them on YouTube. And they make really great bracelets, but also necklaces. So the holes run on the sides here so that they kind of nestle together. I'm sure you guys can see that. And you can use 1 or 2 or both of the holes. You can form them into little diamond shapes if you use 4 of them in a row. Like, you'll have to use a double strand of wax linen, or if you do beadwork, these work really great, but they just nestle together really cool. And there's all sorts of design opportunities with these, and we have them in the lavender color with the Picasso finish. Then I have them in this is a blue with a bronze finish on the outside, so it's a really light sky blue. I think it's a blue, might be a green. Is this a blue or a green? I can't remember. Greenish. Yeah, it's somewhere between a blue and a green. maybe we'll call it green. Yeah, it looks green on the screen. Then I have it in a brighter green, definitely green. And this also has that wonderful little Picasso finish we love to see. Then we have it in a kind of a periwinkle, a cornflower blue with the green Picasso finish. Then a turquoise blue with all sorts of lovely shades of green and the turquoise, and then the Picasso. And I also want to point out there's 2 different sides. So you have a flat side, or you have this side where you have the color that goes straight down the middle, and you can see it really pronounced on this bead. So have you guys used silky beads before? What do you think of them? I've used them in bracelets, but I think they would look really cool on a necklace too, as part of a beaded part, and like intersperse it with some jump rings and chain. I think that'd be really fun to design with. Hi, Elizabeth and Carrie. Nice to have you guys join us. And this is a great little mix of amber colored, an amber color finish on the glass, a Picasso finish, and then this cream color. So you got 2 different colors of beads on this one strand, and they look really great together. And I also think these are really nice for fall. So I'm really digging those. And then our final color is this sapphire blue, a nice bright blue with a coppery finish on the outside. Ooh, it actually says cobalt with Picasso finish, but that's not Picasso. That's definitely a bronze finish. Need to update my thing. Yeah, that's definitely a bronze finish. Cobalt blue though, for sure. Okay. The other bead that I only have this in 1 color, and they're really cool, super fun. They're kiwi, and they're green. They're an olive green with a silver finish. They look really pretty for Christmas designs, but you can use them all year round. But I have a whole bunch of these in stock, and I'm not going to get any other colors in them, so they're just kind of an odd man out. So 30% off. Grab them while they last. The other item we're going to discontinue are the little Flower of Life ones. And so I just pulled out the one I had the most colors in. So we have green, blue, white, and then this purpley color. So all of these are 30% off, guys. Grab them while they last. No code needed. All you have to do is go to the website and do some shopping. We do have a free gift today. And so when you check out, just put free gift or flowers in the comments, and I'll add one of these to your order of $30 or more. It has to be a $30 order to get the free gift, and we have all of these neutral colored bellflowers. So we have some that have little gold, some that, these are actually a blue, matte blue finish on them. Then I have them in a, what's that, oil spill kind of color. Really romantic. And just some really fun neutral ones. They look really great for autumn designs. Add a little flower here and there. And again, when you check out, just say flower or free gift, and we'll add those to your order. Now, let's talk about shape and some little design tips. So I'm going to move these guys out of the way. Oh, before I do that, the other thing I do have on the website that's not well, it's not on sale, but it's for sale. And I just thought the colors looked really well, so I wanted to show these off to you guys too before we put everything away. And I'm especially going to be talking about these little flower, I think they're Flower of Life. I'll have to look at them. So we have the birds, and this is going to be my last weekend for the made-to-order birds for a while. So if you want to grab any of my little birds, now's the time. We're at about a 7-day window for them to get out, and that's an accurate window, unlike my disc beads that have taken me forever because I had to make 50 sets. That was crazy. And so yeah, I'm only going to do a limited amount of the birds, and they're only going to be here for the weekend, and then they're going to take a little siesta until I'm ready to make more. So I wanted to show you guys the adorable little birds. This is going to be your last weekend to order those, and you can add those to your order with all of the fabulous items that are on sale. Okay, let me get these out of the way, and I have a little project and a little talk for you guys. Some design tips. Kimberly, you like the oil spill color. I'm sure it's not called oil spill, but you know, I'm a goof. What can I say? Okay, so we're gonna stick with the birds. I'm going to pull out some other components to use with them. And so I was thinking of a design that I wanted to do with these guys. And something that occurred to me is that just a little tip for you guys is it's really important to vary size and the scale of things. So if I wanted to do a dangle under here, I would definitely not choose something that was the same size and shape, even though technically they should possibly work because we have repetition. They're just too close and they don't add enough interest, so these two components fight for attention on the design, and it's just kind of a uncomfortable, not well-rounded. It just isn't working. It's not gelling. So what I would do with something, if I had something round on the top, is I would want to pull something that has a geometric triangular shape. So anything like a leaf, see how much like instantly I can breathe. I don't know. this stresses me out with these two on here. My design spidey senses is saying something is wrong. And if this bead was like half that size, it would work. But because they're the same size, they're just fighting with each other. And so that's why it doesn't work to use beads that are too close in size and shape, especially if you're going to do them in a long pendant. Now, if you used these two like across from each other on a design and you had a whole bunch of beads in between and had a varying size and shape, that would work. But because they're so close stacked up with each other, it's just not working. The other thing you could do is grab one of these big brass sleeves, and these ones you could roll over the top and make a bail. It doesn't have a hole, but this part rolls over and makes a really cool bail. Or you could go the opposite direction, sticking with the geometric triangle shape that's happening in the flower, and then use this triangle shape down below to add some interest. So repeating the elements of the triangle, and so we have the triangle in the design here and the triangle of the leaf shape. So I just wanted to share that with you guys. I thought it might be handy to have that in the back of your head as you're designing. Okay, so I'm going to take this this piece right here, and we're going to revisit an older design that I did. So I have this in another video with other elements, but we're going to use these together with the pips, and I'm going to share with you guys just a cute, fun little idea to use with the pips. And this is the hammered ring that we have on the website. I have a ton of those in stock, so I'm going to do a little fringe on the bottom with the pips. Oop. So let me grab my cutters to open this up. And I'm going to be using some tiny little seed beads in between. If I don't use seed beads in between, the beads are going to, nestle together like that, which is fun, but I want them all to hang down in the same direction, so they're going to need a little spacer bead in between. And these are little size 11 seed beads in a brass color. So they're little glass seed beads. All right, now I'm going to grab a Sharpie because I don't trust myself. So I'm going to grab a Sharpie here, and I'm going to, let's see, I'm actually going to do this in kind of a triangle. So there's the two spots. I'm going to punch it with the 1.5 millimeter hole punch. And you just stick it on there right where you want it to go. Make sure your punch is going from the top downward. And you just punch it like a hole punch on a piece of paper, except use a little bit more strength, and you have to wiggle it to get it off. All right. And now I'm going to take my little pieces. Let's see, I might only get 3 on there. We'll have to see how many will fit. I'm going to take 20 gauge pair wire. And I've cut about 3 or 4 inches of it. I have a little cat hair here and a little fuzz. What's going on, lady? Okay, so I'm going to do a simple loop. I'm going to straighten this loop up with my pliers. I'm going to open it up and stick it through my little loop here. My cat Oliver is very interested all of a sudden. He never comes over here. Hey buddy, back up. We kind of just let Oliver do whatever he wants because he has stomach cancer and he's not going to be around forever, so he kind of rules the roost right now. Okay, I'm going to do a pip. Oh. Let's try that again. Okay, I'm not going to fight the seed beads. I'm going to put it down here on the table. Uh-oh, Jesse's choking in the back. Hey, buddy. I'm sorry, there's no room for you. He's trying so hard, you guys. I'll have to snuggle with him for a minute after we're done here. And another little fuzz on my finger. Okay. So I think what I want to do is I'm going to bend this on the end here so that it's going to give me a little bit of a curve. See how far down I want that to go. Well, I think I'm going to do one or two more here. So sticking on the seed bead, and the seed bead, don't try to pick them up and put them on the wire. You will drive yourself insane. You have a little something on your table, put them in there, and then slip them on the wire that way. And then you'll get to string your beads and keep your sanity. A win-win. All right, I'm liking that. I'm gonna bend it just a little bit more so it fits good in there. I'm actually gonna play with it just a little bit because I'm not sure. I like that harsh of a bend. Okay, designing on the fly here, you guys. All right. Am I liking that? I think I want to stick with 3. So, excuse me while I undo everything I just did. It's okay. It happens. It's Friday. Okay. The good news is I will just slip these on really quick. We won't mention what just happened. And pretend like everything worked out as planned. As it always does. Yeah, guys, thanks. Oliver, we're just doing everything we can for him. He's on a ton of medicine, and he's just too sick for them to do anything. So they just have him kind of keeping him as comfortable as possible and as healthy as long as possible. So he's not in any pain, and he's just enjoying his best life right now. Okay, there we go. It looks better with just 3. If I wanted more, I should have put the hole up a little further, and then I could get a little bit more on here. But that's what I'm going to go with for right now. And now the trick here is to cut this to the right size. So hopefully this is going to work. Made it a little too big. Okay, so I'm going to bend it forward and then bend it back to make my little hook. And I'm going to stick this on here. And I may decide that this is not going to work that way. And I just decided it's not going to work that way because there's no way I can wiggle that in. So I'm just going to do a little bit more fixing. This is what happens when we design on the fly. Okay, so I'm going to turn that, let's see, I think I'm going to turn it the other way. All right, now I'm going to drive you guys nuts. 1 second. I'm going to grab some jump rings. We're going to put these on for jump rings. Oh, thank you guys so much for the little wishes for Oliver. It's really hard. He's been with us for almost 12 years, and he's my baby. We've all done all our crying because he's been with us for a few months longer than we thought we were going to have, so we're just enjoying life with him. Okay, small circle, small loop. I am going to string on the 5 that I wanted because I'm not going to have to worry so much about it fitting up and around by using the jump rings. So I'm gonna slip these on as quick as I can, and you know, 3rd time's a charm, so everything's gonna work out perfectly this time. And we've all learned what not to do. Yay! Thank you, Heather. No problem. Glad to be of service. Okay. Like, which one's the bottom ones? Here we go. Ooh, alright, I'm going to do 3. And just leave it at that. Making a simple loop on this side. And you want your loops to be going side to side instead of front to back, so that your little jump rings will work with them. Gonna bend this just a tiny bit. Okay, now we're ready to stick them on with the jump rings. Whew. That was I know, Donna, it is sad. I probably shouldn't have mentioned that about my poor cat. But, you know, sometimes life is hard, and it's nice to have friends to hold your hand through it, right? Okay. And these are little 5mm jump rings, so nice and small and dainty. Oh, I just wish I had done it just a little bit bigger. Oh, wow. So when you guys do yours, make sure your holes on the bottom are a little further apart so that it will lay a little bit better. I'm just going to go for it. I might redo it later and take a picture of it. Done the correct way. I probably should have done the holes evenly spaced out so that they were even from one side to the other. All right. Okay. Yeah, I just wish I had done that a little bit differently, but I'm gonna leave it as is. It's pretty cool, just the way it is. I'm not gonna fuss with it any longer. All right, I am going to be using my vintage twisted wire, the 18 gauge. So I'm gonna see if it fits through the hole on the bottom here. If not, I'm gonna punch this hole so that it's a little bit bigger. And yeah, I need it just a little bit bigger. So I'm gonna punch just a little bit lower than it is right now, just to make it a tiny bit bigger. There we go. So now my hole's large enough to accommodate that 18 gauge wire. And let's see, do I want to do anything fancy? I definitely want to grab a bead to put on his head, right? He needs a little crown of some kind. Let's see. Let's do a little faceted rondelle and an O bead in a gold color. So, oops. Yeah, this is my best video ever. Oh, I'm so sorry, Sherry. Yeah, it's hard. They're our family, and just really glad for the time that we've had with him, and that we'll continue to have with him, because he's holding steady. He's just kind of slowing down a little, you can tell. He likes to nap way more than he used to. Okay, so just made a simple loop here with the twisted wire. I like using the twisted wire. It has a really nice look, but it also has a really good strength to it, being twisted. It holds its shape a little bit better. Oop. All right, there's my bird, and this is not gonna fit. I need a larger hole bead. Makes sense. Let's see what I got here. No, I'm going to need an actual large hole bead, aren't I? Well, I'm looking for a good bead for it, guys. One that will fit on this larger wire. There we go. I think I'll turn my bird this way. The birds have a front, well, sort of a front and a back. You get to pick which one you want to be the front or the back. I'm going to stick a little spacer on top too, so that we don't have a big hole on the top here. All right. Go ahead and cut this off. And I want to make sure that this loop rests really tightly so that my big hole bead isn't rolling around too much. Okay, I like that. cute. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to grab a jump ring for the top. And I'm just going to grab a gold 17 millimeter brass one. Now we have the circle and circle on top, and I'm thinking it might need to be just a wee bit smaller. I'll let that set and look at it for a minute. I think there's enough difference. Maybe. I might want to switch that up with a slightly smaller one. Let's play around with it and see what we think. Yeah, I think the smaller one's gonna do the trick. Oh, thank you guys. Appreciate your kind words. Okay, opening this big one. And I'm gonna leave it. Oh no, I'm not gonna leave it open. Now, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a few little links to put in between pieces of chain with these little guys. And I think I'm going to stack them so that they'll be front and back. They'll give me a little more visual weight. And doing these ones, you know, you want to design with odd numbers as often as you can. So instead of doing 4, you would always want to do 3 or 5. For some reason, our brains like odd numbers better than even ones. I don't know why. Maybe because we're all a little bit odd. What do you guys think? Is that the reason why? Okay. That's a little too big. I'm just going to trim it off and make that loop a little bit smaller. Okay. Now I'm going to grab this cable chain that I have. It's a raw brass cable chain. It's a really simple design. Okay, I'm going to attach this with one of the 5mm jump rings on the top and the bottom. I think that means I need to turn these around just a little bit. Almost done here, guys. Hopefully you are enjoying this design and like this project. I'll take a picture and share it on Facebook after we're done here. So just make sure you close those jump rings really well. And then I'm going to do one on top. I could just put the chain directly on the link here, but I kind of like the repeating element of the little jump ring, so that's why I'm going to use the jump ring instead of going directly on the chain. Okay, and I'm going to repeat this on the other side after the video, and then I'll take a picture of it for you guys and post it on the Facebook page. So just a fun, simple way to use your pips. And this would also look really cute with an earring design, a little charm on the bottom, a little Humblebee disc on the top. Super cute, super fun. All right, that is going to be it for today. Just a few reminders. We have the Crate Along kits that'll be mailing out next week. And if you guys want to grab one of those, they're on the website. Also, we have our September Color Challenge in the Humblebeads VIP group, and I see some of you are starting to post images in there, so I'm super excited to see what you guys are going to create inspired by this color challenge. And so that's it. Of course, you can find all of these at humblebeads.com. And don't forget to mention when you guys check out today, free gift or flower, and we'll put those flowers in with your order of $30 or more. And if I have an order that hasn't shipped out yet, we'll try to put those together to save you on some shipping too. And then of course we have all those gorgeous beads last weekend for made to orders, and then I won't be doing any made to orders for quite a while. So we're going to take a very long break from made to orders and just make things to sell on Fridays that are in stock and ready to go. So little change gonna happen here real soon. So last weekend for birds. Hope you guys love this project. We will go ahead and finish this and post a picture, and you guys have a great weekend. Enjoy this last little bit of summer weather. That's what we're going to be doing. And so I hope you get to make some jewelry, share with us in the Humblebeads VIP party group if you get a chance. We've been talking about fall bucket lists over there this week. And so thank you guys. Yeah, pull out those pips. Have some fun with them. They are great for all sorts of little bits of adding color and texture to a design. All right, take care, you guys. I'll talk